Rolling. Action.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I would suggest, I really like this camp because it's more of like a free-form camp and you get to choose what you want to do. And I think the camp should keep going.
At this camp, I enjoyed going around and like filming the movie because I thought that was really fun. We took a whole bunch of different shots. And what I learned at this camp is I learned how to do a little bit of stuff in Final Cut Pro, and I also learned about camera angles and how they're important. And a suggestion for another camp, I don't really have one, but a suggestion like for if you're going to be in this camp, just be open to trying like new things.
Something fun I found is being able to planning out the different locations and actually utilizing them, because whenever I've tried to do that, they always end up not working. I don't know.
The whole camp was really fun, and I learned kind of the basics of Final Cut Pro and how to like make a little motion tracking thing where only one thing's in color and everything else isn't.
I learned how to edit using Final Cut Pro and Flash Professional.
Something I learned was using Final Cut Pro. I had never used that before.
It was fun to be able to shoot and edit like your videos and learn about the process of filmmaking.
Well, I learned some new techniques and effects in Final Cut Pro, and I really enjoyed getting to go through the whole movie making process, which is something I haven't really been able to do before.
I learned more about script writing.
I learned how to develop a shot list, and I improved my acting skills with my mentor's help. One really fun thing was shooting the movie and scouting out different locations.
Okay, well, I learned how to better make videos, and I very much enjoyed making Flash animation.
What I learned was how to use Final Cut, and I had a fun time making the entire movie.
I learned a lot more about Final Cut Pro 7 that I didn't know last time. That was good.
With my group, I was really, really impressed with how you guys came up with this idea for this like super deep like movie about this guy and his brother, out of just wanting something that had to do with color. And I feel like that really well reflected some of the movies that I'm sure you're going to make further down the road, because knowing what is possible, knowing how to connect, and then being able to be creative enough to somehow make that seem relevant and exciting is something that I didn't learn, especially until further down the road when it came to filmmaking. So I thought that was really mature of you guys and actually very impressive. So I'm really impressed with this year's group.
And can I say something? And I was really impressed that you guys could take just like all of your ideas and kind of turn it into a project, because usually on like a movie set there's a hierarchy, you know, and the director kind of calls the shots, but we didn't have that, so it's sometimes hard when everyone wants different things. But you guys were all really good about just kind of going with each other's ideas and building off them.
Just thank you all for working hard and like
moving.
sharing the camera around and like kind of being willing to act, even though this is like a filmmaking camp. Like without the actors, like everybody here, regardless of whether you like acting or have done it before, was super good. Like you all did such a good job at stepping into that role, and you didn't even sign up for that. And it totally made the movies good, because not only that, but then you worked on the other side of it. So hopefully you guys had fun, and it was really awesome to be your counselor. Mentor.
It's very conclusive. Like everybody was willing and ready, even with the rapper film. Like everybody was just really focused, and it was like you guys wanted to make a movie, and it wasn't about like, of course it was what the movie was about, but your like focus and your drive for it was really commendable for everyone. So good job.
Yeah, this is a great camp. Very good.
My favorite part was watching Atticus make a fool of himself.
Getting Miles mad when he was hearing his voice over and over again.
Eat a lot of food.
Make sure you have multiple fans in this room.